made a lot of mistakes. I am not perfect. Pray for me. Judge me, but pray for me and forgive me. I am ready to make restitution to anyone, to anybody, any lady, any man I've offended. Please forgive me. Then concerning the lady called Doris Ogala, listen, we're not joining issues. Mistakes have been made in the past, and I tender apology to everybody. But everything that was said is not true. Everything, take note, everything that was said, never true. There are so many lies in most of the things that were said. But how be it, I say, I am sorry to everyone I've offended. To the Doris Ogala, I also say sorry, and I apologize to everyone that I've offended. And once again, I repeat this. I'm ready to make a restitution to anyone and anybody, any lady, anywhere, or man I've offended. I am sorry. Forgive me. I am not perfect. I've never been perfect. But I tell you, I've had a new beginning since the coming of these fathers of faith into my life. I'm kneeling down before everyone and before the church. I'm asking you, forgive me. You can judge me. Pray for me.
Okay. So anyway, we all have been following this story. So it's okay for us to conclude this story. Pastor Chris have apologized to Doris and the community and the church and everybody else, including you. But first of all, I commend him. It's a wonderful gesture. It takes a lot of humility for a man to apologize, not to talk of a man of his influence. So it's quite admirable. But some people are saying it's not from his heart. It's a orchestrated method to avoid accountability or to stop all the exposures. Others are saying, yeah, he's a new man. So whether he's sincere in his apology or not, nobody knows except God. So there's no need in debating that, whether it's from his heart or not from his heart. What we can do is take what we see at face value. He's apologized and he's been forgiven by many, including I saw what Doris posted that he's forgiven. However, I do have some questions. I have an inquiring mind, okay? I don't know if I'm the only one or other people are wondering as well, but nobody's saying it because a lot of the comments that I saw was very positive. And I'm like, maybe I'm just the outlier. However, I do have questions. For example, if you offend somebody, let's say you took their water or you didn't call them back or things like that, you can apologize. Those are non-consequential offense, okay? And they're not criminal. So you can apologize and that's it. However, a lot of things that he was accused of, for example, something being buried at the altar, for example, RAPE, for example, child abuse. You know what I mean by child abuse. Are the children his or not? There are mentions of paternity test. So these things are not just ordinary offense. Some of them are criminal. Some of them are diabolical. So that being said, I think it would have been nice if there is some kind of explanation, clarification. He mentioned that a lot of things Doris said are lies. Which ones? I'm not talking about if they slept together, they didn't sleep together, that nonsense. That is, they're both two consenting adults. I don't even think he owes her an apology for that. They're both two consenting adults. And like Igbo people will say, onye lileli bo onye lileli, is morally wrong, but he's not criminal. That is for Doris, him, and God to deal with. Let karma get him. That's okay. Okay, so that's not what I'm talking about. Not to say that it's okay to do that. No, it's wrong to promise somebody marriage, use them and dump them. That is wrong in all levels. Heartbreak is real. A lot of people, both men and women, are suffering because of people that lie to them and use them, and all this love scam stuff is terrible. But that's not even what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about the criminal part. I'm concerned about somebody that is laying hands on people, you know, a father figure and a spiritual leader representing Christ. Mind you, every pastor is representing Christ, as we all should. But to whom much is given, much is required. So that being said, those are just questions that are running up and down my mind, okay? I don't know if it's just me, it's running up and down my mind, because if there's something buried at the altar, yes, you're sorry, yes, we're forgiving you, but is there something buried at the altar where people are coming to submit their heads? So, but that brings me to a quick advice I want to give people. Don't let everybody you see lay hands on you, on your head. Protect your head. Don't go submit your head to every Tom, Dick, and Harry that you see. So now the issue of Pastor Chris Okafor, is he real? I don't know. Is he not real? I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is when such accusations are brought forth by multiple people, it is good practice for it to be looked into and have some kind of conclusion. And if all these people are lying, they also should be brought to book. Because when you lie on somebody like that with such kind of lies, you should be held accountable too. So if Doris is making these things up, she should be held accountable. So this culture of sweeping things under the floor, things get covered up with big grammar, it's spiritual fathers, money and all that, and everybody go their way, is the reason why Nigeria is not getting better. A lot of people have said it that part of the problem is religion. I'm beginning to see how. Okay, so anyway, I just thought I was compelled to do this video. Somebody actually told me you need to speak. Okay, so here is me speaking and just asking questions. So if you have answers, drop it in the comment section. Let's know your thoughts. Am I the only one wondering? Am I the only one thinking about all these allegations? Because everybody will go away as if nothing happened. Let's not forget the baby testimony angle. Baby testimony was a child that got missing at one of the pastor's church in Mercyland, okay, years back. Doris said that Chris and her orchestrated, got paid to make sure the case got muddled up and never investigated properly. That is criminal. Where is this baby testimony? Have we found him? No. I checked. Baby testimony is still missing. So people are not really paying attention to the cocoa of this matter. It's bigger than Doris now. It's bigger than marriage now. It's bigger than promise and fail. There are so many things involved. There is a child missing inside this story. Thank you for watching. Until next time, may God bless you. Bye.